G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and today we're doing another Japanese house, and this one I like to call the Lord's House. And you've probably seen this house in my Castle Base Timelapse, but you may also recognise this from a tutorial I did a long time ago, the ornate Japanese house. This is just another version of that one, but one that I've changed the design around so it would fit with the other buildings in the castle base. But this one does have a different interior to the ornate Japanese house. So we've got a small table right here, little kitchen area. This is the downstairs. It is pretty simple. But you can also go up a ladder to the top floor where we've got a nice little bedroom. Okay, let's jump straight into it, and we're going to begin with a square that is 11 blocks on all four sides, and you're just going to make this out of stone blocks because we're never going to see them. And then what I want you to do is, leaving a 1 block gap, grab some jungle leaves and place them all the way around, just leaving a 7 block gap at the front of your building. And once you've done that, grab some stone and just fill in this square. Okay, come along to your entrance here and find the block right in the middle. And we're going to break that grass block and the 2 on each side and just put in some spruce planks. And we're doing that because we are going to put 3 path blocks right there, and you'll be able to see those planks. So then, on top of the planks, 3 spruce stairs and another 3 right there. And then grab some stone blocks. We're going to knock out that block, place it in there. Same on that side. These are going to have andesite walls and lanterns on top. And then grab some grass. We'll put one either side of our walls. Okay, go to your chest, grab stone, cobblestone, and stone bricks. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start here and run around, making a square around our stone in the middle and finish right there. But what you're going to do is place mostly cobblestone and stone, but just throw in the occasional stone brick. Just run this all the way around. So you should be looking something like that when you're done. Now we're going to do the exact same thing but using stairs. So stone stairs, cobblestone, and the occasional stone brick stair. And we're just going to place them right on top of the blocks we just placed. So go ahead and do these absolutely randomly and run around your building. Okay, now I want you to grab some spruce planks and come along to our top stairs here. And we're just going to run a little horseshoe around those stairs, just like that. And then what I want you to do is right here, we're going to knock out that stone block and place in a light block. And we'll do the same on that side. So I'm using sea lanterns. You can use whatever block you like. You can use torches as well if you want to. Then we're going to place spruce trapdoors above those, and then just 2 more spruce planks right there. Now grab some stone blocks, come along here, and we're going to run these all the way around just in a little square, just along the backs of our stair blocks that we placed before. Oops, not there. All the way around and finish right there. So you should be looking like that, guys. And then we're just going to use oak planks and fill in everything else in the middle. And that's how you should look when you're done. So now what I'm going to do in this corner, I want you to repeat in all 4 corners. So come along to the stone block right in the corner, place a stripped dark oak log there, and then we're going to skip a block, place one in that direction, and same thing in that direction, and then we're going to place one right there as well, so you can see where they go. So on this corner, it will look something like that, just leaving 1 block gaps between them. So do that in all 4 corners, and all of these are going to be 4 blocks tall. Okay, so now I want you to look at the 4 pillars that are closest to the middle, and we're going to place a stone block on each of those. And then we're just going to run cross beams with our stripped dark oak logs just to form a little square and connect all of these. And what we're also going to do is just on each end here, we are going to have a log poking out just like so, just one from each bit of stone. And then if you want to save some materials, come around to the front of the building, and that log there we're never going to see, so you can replace that with stone, and the same on that side. Okay, staying at the front of our building, just to the sides of these trapdoors, we're going to put some stripped dark oak logs, and we're going to build these up until they are 4 blocks tall. Now, just behind the trapdoors, we're going to switch to snow blocks and put 2 pillars of 4, and then 1 snow block right there, and then from the outside looking in, we'll put some upside down spruce stairs, and then I want you to come to the inside, and we'll put our spruce door in right there. So now turn to each side here, just in this little gap here underneath the stone block, we're just going to fill that up with snow blocks. And then it's really easy from here on in. So in between these pillars here, we're just going to run around with snow blocks and just go around the entire outside of our building, building these up until they are 4 blocks tall. And this is how you should be looking when you're done, guys, with your walls of snow running all the way around. Now, what I'm going to show you here, I want you to copy to every single wall. So where we've got the dark oak pillars, we're going to put dark oak buttons on the bottom. On the top, we're going to put dark oak fences, and then we're going to run dark oak fence gates connecting those, just like that. So do that on every side. And when you get to the front where it's a little bit different, we are just going to run these fence gates all the way along. Okay, now we're going to make a way for you to get up to the roof. So come in your front door and look over to this pillar right here. What we're going to do is put a spruce trapdoor there and open it up. And now we need to put a ladder just below that. So we're going to look from this direction, holding shift. We're going to look up there and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can open up all those trapdoors. And then holding shift again, we're going to put 4 ladders right there. And if you're building this on a version of Minecraft that isn't Java, you might not be able to put your ladders on the trapdoors. No problem, just instead of trapdoors, put spruce planks and it will still look as good. So now you're able to get up to the roof, and what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this square in the middle. So you need 3 spruce planks on top of the snow, but all the rest we can fill in with spruce slabs. Okay, now I want you to come around to the front, and we're going to put a stone block in each corner right there, and then grab 5 composters, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. And now we're just going to use spruce slabs. So come around to the sides, and at this height right here, we are going to run our spruce slabs all the way around, putting one in the corners and just filling it in like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is come around to the side walls, and we're going to build this window here, and we're going to build that on every single wall except for the front. So I've done that one. I'll show you how to do this one. So we're going to knock out 2 snow blocks in the middle and 2 on each side of that. Fill the entire gap in with spruce fences, and then on the fences on each side, 2 warped trapdoors. So that's the back done. Go ahead and do it on this wall as well. Okay, once all your windows are in, come up the top here, and just on top of these stone blocks here, we're going to put 3 stripped dark oak, and the same spot at the front, so it's this stone block right here. We're also going to put our 3 blocks. Now, whatever I do on this side, I want you to copy to the other sides. It is exactly the same. So we're going to start with snow. We're going to put 3 snow blocks on each side, 3 across the bottom, and then grab some warped trapdoors, and we're going to put 6 in there and flick them all up. So you're on the outside looking in when you flick them up, so they look like that. Then grab some warped planks, come along to your pillar. We're going to put a plank on the bottom, then 2 spruce fences, same on this side. And then we're just going to grab warped slabs, put 1 on the corner, Put them all along the composters and one on the end. And you can also mix in some dark prismarine when you do that, just for a bit of extra detail. So go ahead, do the exact same thing on all four sides. Okay, once you've done that all the way around, I want you to grab some warped planks. And what we're going to do, starting in any one of these corners here, we're just going to run these all the way around our building in a great big square. And when you get to the front here, just run them across the front of the composters and go all the way around. And once again, I'm using just warped planks here, but when you do it, mix in some dark prismarine. So once you've done that all the way around, grab some warped slabs, and in each corner we're going to put a temporary one, then one out to the side, break that, and then do that one more time. So they're going to be sticking out like that. So do that in all four corners. Okay, now I want you to grab some warped slabs and come along to our fences and fence gates. So not against this first fence, but against the fence gate, we're going to place a warped slab against the top half of that. And we're just going to run these all the way along and finish in the same spot, just against that last fence gate. So go ahead and do that on all four sides. And once again, all four sides are exactly the same here. So whatever I do here, copy to the other side. So come along to the dark oak fence on the end. We're going to put a slab on top of that, then one to the front and one to the side. Then we're just going to run them all across the top of our fence gates. When we get to the final fence, one to the front and one to the side. Just like that, guys. Now grab some warped buttons. And starting right here, we're going to run these all the way along, just for a bit of decoration and to stop the mobs from spawning. And for the same reason, we're going to grab warped pressure plates on the corners here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 on the diagonal. Same over here, 1, 2, 3. And then with warped buttons, we're going to run these all the way along, just there. So do that on all four sides. Alrighty guys, now I want you to come all the way up the top, and on top of each of these dark oak pillars we are going to place a stone block. And then what we're going to do is we're going to poke one dark oak out to the side above our fence, and then we're going to run this all the way along and finish with one poking out. And we'll turn the corner and do the exact same thing. So we're just going to run these all the way around, just like so. And then once you've done that, just center yourself on the front. So on the front here, we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 warped slabs right there. And we'll do the exact same thing on the back. Now on the two side walls, it's the same except we're using dark oak slabs this time. And we'll swing around to the other side wall and do it right there. And then just grab warped stairs and we'll just put a temporary one against the log. One there, break that, and we're just going to put 5 of these in front of our slabs. And that is the same on all 4 sides. Okay, the next step is to build this big thing up the top. Now this we're only going to be building at the front of our building and at the back, so not on the two side walls. So I've done the front already, we will do the back together. The first thing to do is on against the bottom half of these stairs, we're just going to run our warped slabs with an extra one poking out on each side. And then we're going to come up half a block, place a slab there. Then 1, 2, 3. So we're just curling it out like that. And the same on this side. One against the log there. Then 1, 2, 3, just like that. Then grab your warped buttons and we're going to run these on top of all the warped wood that you are able to place them on, just like that. Okay, grab your slabs again, and where we've got these 5 buttons, just on the end, I want you to place a slab with an extra one out to the side, and same on this side. And then we're going to put 2 on the diagonal, so I'll place a temporary one there, break that, and the same again. And we'll do it on this side as well, 2 warped slabs on the diagonal. Then I want you to switch to warped planks, and behind these two slabs we're going to put our planks, and the same on that side, and then fill in the gap with warped stairs. Then you can swing around to this side, and right on the end here we're going to put an upside down warped stair on each side. Okay, so we've done that at the front and the back of our building. Now we're going to come along to the two side walls, and on top of this stripped dark oak, on the ends here we're going to put quartz pillars, and then we're going to do 6 quartz pillars in the middle, and we'll put a sea lantern right on top, and then swing around to the inside of your building, and we'll put an oak trapdoor against that sea lantern right there. Now back to the outside, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 black stone buttons with a dark oak pressure plate on top of those dark oak slabs. So do that on both of these sides. This one here is exactly the same. Okay, now you can come along to these stairs right here, and against the bottom half of those we're going to place warped slabs with an extra one poking out on each side. Now just behind those we're going to come up half a block, place a slab right there, and then 3 more, so 1 next to it, 1 toward the front, and 1 to the side, just like we did a little bit earlier. And we'll do the same on this side. Then grab 4 warped buttons, we'll put 4 right there, and 4 right there. And once you've finished that on one side, swing around to the opposite side and do the exact same thing. Now we're looking at these upside down stairs right here. What we're going to do is, looking from the side, just in front of those stairs, I'm going to place 2 warped buttons, and then on top of the stair, I'm going to go right way up, and upside down, and right way up. And we'll do the same from this side, so 2 warped buttons, then on top of the stair, right way up, upside down, right way up, and then we'll put an upside down one against the sea lantern. So swing around to this side and do the exact same thing. Alrighty, once you've done that, it is pretty simple. We're going to start with a slab on top of that upside down stair, and we're going to run these all the way along and finish in the same spot. And then it's just a matter of grabbing warped stairs, and we're going to run these all the way along, so just go ahead and fill in your roof. And that is your exterior, 100% complete. So now we can begin on the interior. So come in your front door, and we're going to look over to these 2 corners up the back. In each corner, I'll show you this one, you can copy it to the other. We'll put a spruce plank in the very corner with a lantern on top, and a chest just in front of that, and then on this side right here, just jump up and place a barrel. So do that again one more time. Okay, once you've got those on each side, we're going to turn to the left-hand wall, and under the window we'll put a cauldron, a smoker, and a furnace. Now turn around on the opposite wall. We're going to put 3 dark oak stairs, and these will have a dark oak sign on each side, just like so. Now look at this big hole in the wall down here. What we're going to do is put 4 bookshelves in there and hang a lantern right at the top. And we've got a matching one on this side. We'll put in our 4 bookshelves and a lantern. Now look toward your front door. Just next to the snow on each side, we're going to put a loom, but we're going to do it facing in that direction. So we'll put 1 on each side, just like that, and then grab some spruce buttons and we'll put 1 on each of those. Okay, on top of the loom on the left, we're going to put a flower pot with a birch sapling. On the other side, we're going to put a fern. Now grab some spruce trapdoors, come along next to your loom, and holding shift, we're going to place 3 jumping up, just like that, and then you can flick them all up and place 1 across the top, and do the exact same thing on this side. Okay, now on the back wall, we're going to be doing a table that just looks like this, but I've got an extra optional thing you can do, which is putting some napkins on the table. So if you want to do the napkins, you'll need to be mucking around with armor stands. So what we're going to do to start with is we're not going to knock out 4 blocks right there and 4 blocks right there. Up the end we'll put sea lanterns or any light block, and we'll put 2 on this side as well, and these will have cyan carpet on top. Now grab armor stands and, well, first of all actually we're going to knock out the stone blocks down the bottom and replace them with stone slabs. So we'll knock out those 2 as well, and 2 stone slabs. Now we can put 2 armor stands just like that, and 2 on that side, and we'll put iron helmets on each of those. Okay, so right in the middle we're going to place 2 polished black stone slabs, and just behind the armor stands we're going to put our dark oak slabs, and you'll notice we'll have to break a few things as we put these in. So just behind the dark oak slabs we'll break that. We're going to put 2 pistons right there, and same on this side, 2 pistons right there. And I'm just going to use a red stone block to push the slab on top of our armor stands. And we'll do the same right there. That trapdoor will flick up if you're using a redstone block. And now it's just a matter of replacing everything we just broke. Okay, now we're done with the bottom floor. I want you to climb up your ladder. And directly above your ladder, I want you to put a spruce fence right up the top there with a lantern hanging from that. Then turn to your left, we'll put a dark oak fence in the corner, skip a block, place another, then holding shift we're going to put 1, 2, 3 dark oak trapdoors right there. Then stand up on your table, we'll place a dark oak stair like so, with dark oak signs on each side. And once you've done that, I want you to look over to this corner right here, and using stripped dark oak wood, we're going to place 1 right there just against the snow on the left, and another one right beside it. And you can see I'm using the one with the bark all the way around. You don't need it for that one in the corner, but I'm just lazy, so I'm using 2 of them. And then just in front of that, we're going to put 2 light blue beds and then 2 spruce signs on the ends. And right in the corner, we'll put a lantern. Then jump up on your bed and we'll put a double chest right there. And that is it. That is your house 100% complete. And that's it, guys. We are all done. So make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.